Hey Aries, welcome to your end of March reading. In this reading, I am going to tap into what needs to be prioritized in your energy, ultimately to keep you on course and on track for your greater good. In this reading, also look forward to 3 exciting things in which I normally perform during my readings. First, that includes a soundtrack. If you'd like to take advantage of that, it's in the information below. Also, I will charm cast, so you'll get more from that. And at the very end of this reading, look forward to a clear yes or no answer to maybe something you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. Okay, Aries, happy birthday. And let's tap into your energy. I'm ready. Starting with your soundtrack, your first song for this reading is definitely a song that I would suggest listening to, for it's the main energy of this reading, is Blood Brothers by Amy Shark. This is actually one of my favorite songs. So I might groove, and I apologize. That's okay, I guess. Aries. There you are. There you are. You're so fiery. Your energy is a spitfire. You're in your best energy right now, is what I have to say. Bottom of the deck is some type of reunion of a soul tie, and then with this little friend here, there's an intense connection happening in this reading, and that is what I'm picking up on. Ultimately, you're ready to take action. You have so much courage and power, and you feel led by a new beginning. And then attraction, Mars. This is your energy. There's so much heat and fire in your energy right now. Ooh. So this is backed up with your spiritual team. They are helping you. They are a part of this. I just saw them all watching this go down like a sitcom. Literally just like with their popcorn and their candy, just like, what's gonna happen next? Yeah, they're watching. Everything about this is entertaining, and it's like they've been waiting for your energy to hit this prime, this health. So when I was connecting with your energy just before this, before I hit play, the majority of your energy was meant to heal. It's important for your physical body to heal because there's so much heat happening right now that you can kind of transcend, you can heal yourself, you can kind of, I don't know, transcendence, unity. There's something about this energy that is in itself bringing two dual energies, ultimately helping things flow, allowing things to transcend, and allowing things to unite in order to work, I guess, is the best way to put this. All right. Also, I'm moving next to the tarot. Hold on, I'm going to pause while I resituate. Okay. All right, guys. Aries, from the heart of the matter, what is going on? What's crossing you? What has happened just recently in the past? What do you have to expect in the near future? What do you represent? And what is the outcome? Let's get it. Okay, here we go. Heart of the matter. The Chariot in the upright position. What's crossing you, Aries? So far, energetically, you are meant to move. You are so set on fire. You are ready for change. You are making a decision, and you have so much behind you, backing you up. Ultimately, what's on top of your situation is the fact that you have been shut out. You have literally gone cold. You feel like you have been shut out. What's on top of your situation is the Hanged Man. What is on bottom of your situation is the Justice. What you have to look forward to. No, I'm sorry. What's happened recently in the past. The Strength. You kind of woke up to being a compassionate individual. You're starting to see with your heart instead of your defense system. You're opening up to possibilities and giving into something. In your future, what you have to look forward to is the Devil. Ultimately, what you represent in this reading the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. What are you stepping into with an outside influence? This is somebody else coming into your energy. The Three of Wands in the upright position and the Queen of Wands. Power. Okay, this is your energy as well. That Queen of Wands, there's so much fired up energy that you are able to, because of this energy, because of this fired up energy, because of this, you are able to actually understand your worth, see your potential, and give into that. You're really kind of leveling up and living in your power, ultimately. And you have an opportunity to live in your power, to actually live in the bigger part of what it is that you are meant for. What you are coming across that you hope and what you fear at the same time. The Ten of Wands. And what is the outcome for Aries, please, at the end of March? Thank you guys so much for liking this video. There's so much energy that is meant to be seen here, and really getting along with it helps kind of connect. Ultimately, the outcome in this energy is the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Swords. There's a lot of growth and potential here, but you have to heal first. You are healing. That's the energy that I was picking up on right at the beginning of this reading. Was it's almost like your health has become your priority. And from this, you are starting to kind of step into your power and see things as potential, as opportunity. You're wanting more. You can feel more. You have more to give. Okay, so from the heart of this situation, the chariot in itself is ready for movement. You're ready. You're literally ready to put it all on the line. You have what you need, yes, but you're never gonna let go of that, because you feel, anyways, ultimately movement is required. It is a change of direction and a choice that needs to be made. Do I take a left turn or do I take a right turn? Ultimately, what's crossing you is the fact that you feel shut out. You feel left in the darkness. You feel like you can't see anything beyond what you have to deal with right now, your reality. And your reality is you're shivering, you're cold, you feel alone, and you're ready to start moving towards the warmth. And you can actually see that as an opportunity. It's really about getting up and making a choice and moving in that direction, because this door in itself, both doors I can tell you are open. They are not locked. One door is where you're going. And as soon as you choose to unlock this door or open this door, movement is happening. Movement will happen. Progress happens. What's happened in the past leading up to this energy is feeling finally this sense of compassion towards this situation, actually feeling it, feeling its influence, feeling your feelings because of it, being a part of it. And ultimately, as soon as you allow yourself to feel, you have discovered that there's something to put into this. And from this, you can start flowing and seeing the bigger picture when it comes to your heart. It's almost like this beast that has been intimidating you, this animal, this instinctual, intimidating energy has ultimately only need to feel or felt compassion. And as soon as that compassion was felt, the heart was opened, all of a sudden this beast is tamed. It's gentle, it's kind. It becomes this sheep, ultimately willing to follow the bigger picture, follow the energy that is meant for more. With this strength, that's what I get. What you are letting go of and what you've experienced just recently is justice. It looks like you have understood that your actions, your words, your energy has an influence, has a pull, has a reign, and understanding that your energy in itself has repercussions. You have to understand in this, and I feel like you have understood this. This is the lesson that you've learned, is if you treat things with positivity, you will only receive positive influence back. And if you treat things with negativity and spite, that is what you will receive back. You and your energy understands that action, no, you and your energy and your knowing, you have determined that actions speak louder than words. That through this, you understand that actions have so much. Your actions have a cause and effect. And from this, it's kind of slapped you into this moment of self-reflection. And ultimately, that is what needs to be prioritized. The Hanged Man, when he comes around, when this energy comes around, there is this moment of self-discovery that you can see because you've been forced into the darkness, because things aren't distracting you. It's almost like your inner power, your inner vision for yourself and or your sight is all that you can see right now. That is the only important energy. You are not being influenced by other energies. You don't want to be influenced by other energies. You want to find your own light, your own purpose, and follow that. And that is what's being prioritized, ultimately forcing you into healing. And because of this, kind of dancing with some type of addiction or possessive energy. Ultimately, this is what's kind of keeping you back, but it's important to heal. I can tell you, as soon as you heal your heart and remedy what's wrong, where this pain is coming from, you can kind of break free from this toxic energy that you are diving into, stepping into the near future. So that's my advice. Coming up soon, you have this tendency to go back to this toxic energy that is keeping you bound and keeping you chained and keeping you to the icky parts of life or this situation. This is the temptation that is being brought to you. Ultimately, I feel like you can see more because your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your greater good, your higher self is kind of helping you in this current birthday energy of yours and your prime energy, helping you see that you're worth more and helping you step into your power. Ultimately, what you represent in this energy is the Eight of Pentacles. You understand that there is opportunity here, and if you put into it, you have opportunity to get something back. But the question is, if you, as a human being, as you, if you put everything into this, if you were to put into this, would you get it back? Question mark. Would you receive back equally? That is the question. Is the juice worth the squeeze? And ultimately, I can tell you with this card coming up in the upright position, this is fact. It's worth it. If you put into this, actions speak louder than words. You can actually receive back. This is the 8 energy. This is the realization that you have just come out of, the lesson that you're learning currently, and almost recognizing that it's worth it. You represent understanding that this is worth it. It's worth it. Ultimately, what you're stepping into with an outside influence, this is something coming in energetically with somebody else. Something else is the Queen of Wands. It's almost like you have received your confidence from an outside influence. It's almost like this person or this thing has proven to you that you are worth the fire. You are worth this. You are worth this fire, this opportunity, this passion, this attraction. The Queen of Wands in itself is confidence, is living in my power, is living and giving in my power and seeing what I can do and going for more and going for more. Ultimately, not ultimately, but next, moving on to what you hope and what you fear in this situation. It looks like you're done. You're done fighting. You're done climbing. You're done proving yourself. You're ready to relinquish. You're ready to let go. You're ready to drop everything that has ever held you back. And you can see every single one of those things and acknowledge each one of those things as a burden in itself and say goodbye to each and every one of those, 9 specifically, ultimately helping you drop the last burden, and that is yourself, keeping yourself back, hoping and seeing that there is truth to be had and a vision that you have that is meant to be seen and movement put into this. Ultimately, that is the outcome of this energy, is the Knight of Pentacles, is actually living in your abundance, living in your beauty, living in your unique power, and actually having this energetically surround you, supporting you, and from this, giving you more. This means more to you. ultimately, yes, you can physically touch this. You can taste it. You can dress yourself up in it. You can dance in this energy. And that is what you have to look forward to. But it's about actually appreciating your, what it is that you've provided, what it is that you've done, living in your own lessons, living in your own prosperity. This song is significant, so if you'd like to listen to that one, Umbrella by Rihanna. On the bottom of your energy, the bottom deck energy is the Empress. There is something here to grow, and ultimately if you plant, it's like the embryo and the seed. It's almost, so I keep on referring back to the springtime energy. There is a egg and there is a seed, and ultimately this egg is here and it's meant to grow, and there's an opportunity of growth here, and living in this growth is what's important with this Empress. But if you don't plant your seed, if you don't put into this, if you don't kind of offer what you have, you can't grow it. It can't be received. It can't grow. It can't do anything. It's important for you to, again, heal your heart and find this opportunity with your heart exposed in all of its raw energy. Heal it now and remedy this pain, because ultimately it's being exposed to heal it now, to talk about it, to do something with it. Ultimately, the last card in this energy is the Ace of Swords. There's an idea, there's a thought that keeps on happening inside of you that you can't keep it from getting bigger every time you go back to it. Every time you think about this, it gets bigger every time. And it's to the point where it's consuming you. It's consuming your thoughts. And again, it's really important for you to heal your heart in order for you to kind of get clarity, in order to reach a conclusion, to get somewhere with this, to go somewhere. This beginning. Okay, that's all I see. Next, moving to charms. Okay, Aries, here are your charms. Movement is extremely fast, passionate. Movement is encouragement, courage, giving you courage. Movement in itself, the thought of movement and the thought of doing something, the thought of going somewhere in itself is giving you courage. It's giving you that brave energy. Ultimately, yes, this devil energy, it's like you're being chained to something that's holding you back. It's almost like you're tricking yourself that you are only meant to be bound by this toxic energy. This is something that you need to let go of, with it being on the bottom. Let go of. Ultimately, the world states that there is so much more, and this is destined. This cycle will not end until it goes somewhere. This is your destined path, and if you don't put into this destiny, if you don't put into this movement a part of your destiny, this cycle will close, and then you'll learn your lessons all over again, and then the cycle will happen again until you learn your lessons from this, and until you grow from this, until you actually do something different and move towards your destiny. It will just keep on happening all over again, all over and again, until you literally in your deathbed, until you live on to the next life, where you live on the same purpose of trying to overcome the same cycle over and over and over again. The heart of the matter is growing, is putting your roots somewhere, growing roots, doing something with what you put into something. You really want to grow. The initial Q and C is important to this energy, the Queen, and courage is what I got from this. Yes, this is the Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity. You are looking for actions. You want to put action into this, and or if you are not receiving equal reciprocity in your situation, it's not going to go anywhere. If you want something, you have to put into it to receive back. Plain and simple. If you don't put into it, it won't go anywhere. The Four of Wands ultimately states that there is movement happening, and it is meant for growth and meant for stability. And again, the Empress came out, and with this twin flame card that came out earlier, this is the feminine aspect of this dual energy. There's this masculine energy and there's this feminine energy. The masculine in himself is, I haven't seen him in this reading, but the Empress is the one that keeps on showing up, is that growth is here, that nourishing this growth, that actually receiving your abundance and doing something with it, being appreciative of your abundance and growth. And yeah, death. Ultimately, with this means change. There is a rebirth on the horizon. This means that something is going to end, and specifically from this ending, it's being transmuted or changed into a recycle, rebirth. It's changing into something completely different. Let's next move to yes or no. Okay, Aries, if you haven't thought of that yes or no question, the time is now. Please understand, as a psychic reader, I pick up on reading, or I pick up on energy. That's how I'm able to read. Energy in itself is constantly changing and shifting. So can this answer. So don't live in it like it's life or death. But let it be known, it's real energy that I'm picking up on right now. So right now, yes or no? My answer is, I don't know. And I think you are the only person that can answer that question, honestly. That's all I get, guys. Thank you so much for liking this video. Let me know if it resonates. Tell me what you liked about this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Bye, guys.